Hi honeybees! Today I'm going to be doing a full demo and review of this new Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Stick Foundation. Hourglass did send me this for review as well as the brush that they have come out to use with this foundation. So I did go ahead and demo using this brush as well as a beauty sponge on the other half, which I do honestly prefer using my beauty blender or a beauty sponge of some kind, and I'll go into that in a moment. But first, I always like to speak about the packaging of a product when I review it. I feel like Hourglass products are always very classic looking, very high end, but not overdone. I love this like shiny brown finish to all their packaging, or most of their packaging has this. I have one of their ambient powders right here. Just a very classic look to their packaging, and this definitely is the same. It has beautiful, heavy, like a heavy grip, like a heavy, nice weight to it, but not overly heavy where you feel like your arm's gonna fall off putting it on. And this just like snaps really nicely closed, nice and secure. It just feels luxurious and high-end, just like all Hourglass products are. This is more of like a triangular shape, and it is one that twists up and down. This formulation is very, very creamy, easily blended, and the coverage is about medium to full depending on how much you're putting on. I am in the shade Porcelain, but they have 25 different shades, so they really have a color for everyone, hopefully. Almost everyone, I should say, because sometimes there's always one or two where it may not have a perfect shade for you. But this foundation color matches me really well. I am pretty pale 9 times out of 10 during the year. I do have like a little bit of self-tanner left over right now, but for the most part, Porcelain fits me really well. I'm now going to go into the demo of me applying this foundation with this absolutely beautiful buffing brush. This is a really nice, dense, very soft brush from Hourglass that goes along with this stick, and it buffs it in really nice. It feels really nice on the skin. If you're looking for full coverage, I definitely suggest the brush over a beauty blender, but as you'll see, both finishes look really great. I did kind of give a comparison, so let's go ahead and get into the demo. So first I started off with the Mineral Veil Primer from Hourglass, and now I'm taking my Vanish Stick Foundation in the shade Porcelain. I did twist it up about just like one little level. As you can see, it's kind of popping up a bit. This is a really creamy formulation. I'm just going to put a few little streaks on my face here, just like so. And I'm going to show you on one side with this brush and the other side with a beauty sponge. So this foundation brush is awesome because it does buff in the foundation really nicely, but I really tend to prefer a beauty sponge, for my foundation at least, over brushes. And as you can see, it's really great coverage. I'd say it's about a medium to full, depending on how much you apply, obviously. Okay, so there's one side with the brush. Now I'm going to go ahead with my beauty sponge. This sponge is actually from Tarte. I'm really enjoying it lately. Now, I'm not sure you can tell, but you definitely get more coverage with the brush, but I like the finish with the sponge. So I'm going to go over this side with my sponge. Hopefully from that demo you could see the great coverage that this foundation gives. The thing that I want to mention though is even though it is a stick foundation, those sometimes can lend to be a little bit heavier on the skin. I don't feel that that's the case with this foundation. I don't even feel like I have a ton of foundation on, but I do still get that great coverage. You can sheer it out a little bit more, but I think it actually looks really natural and that my skin can still kind of shine through with this, even though it is full coverage, which I love foundations like that. I will say that this is more of a satin finish, it has a little bit of a glow to it, but it's not dewy. I wouldn't say it's dewy. It's definitely more satin. It's not completely matte. If you have oily skin, you may start to see a bit of shine in the T-zone area. I do end up seeing a bit of shine about 4 to 5 hours in. So I do usually dab a little bit with some powder or a blotting paper, but I actually like satin finishes more than completely matte on my skin because I think it looks more natural and it's just more wearable. Probably I think the only one negative with a stick foundation is you're not getting as much for your money. This has 0.25 ounces, and usually in a regular full-size bottle of makeup you're looking at about an ounce. So you are definitely getting less product. However, I don't feel like I use a ton of this, so I do think it will last me a few months still. And as you can probably tell, overall I absolutely love this foundation. I love how it wears on my skin. I love how it looks. I love the coverage I get from it. I love the color match. Pretty much it's just awesome. I really, really like it. I definitely suggest it. It is on the pricier side because it is a very high-end product. All Hourglass products are. But it's like, you are getting your money's worth is what I'm trying to say, even though it is pricey. And the 20% off VIB sales coming up real soon at Sephora. This is sold at Sephora or at Hourglass.com. I'll link it down below for you guys. So if you're really wanting to try it, maybe just wait a couple more weeks until the 20% off sale and you can grab it then. Just to speak to what else is on my face today, I did set my under eyes with my Diffused Light Ambient Powder from Hourglass. This is holy grail status for me. I absolutely love it. And that's how I get that brightness under my eyes. And then I also am wearing the Hourglass blush in Dim Infusion. It's a beautiful soft coral. My bronzer is Hoola from Benefit. And I think I already mentioned to you that I use this primer from Hourglass in the Mineral Veil. On my eyes I have the 35O palette from Morphe. And I think that's about it. Lip gloss is the Tokyo Tea gloss from ColourPop. And I'll try to link everything down below for you guys as well. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you like seeing foundation reviews or reviews in general here on my channel, please give this a thumbs up and let me know down below what you would like to see next. I love you and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.